Hey, hey, thank you for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins. Whoa, whoa, helping you along your twin flame journey. Okay, T. Okay, T. We already started. Hey, the initials KT might mean something to you. We've already started out the gate. Well, there's the 4 cards that I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one wanted to come out, so we'll take this one. I was going to read the bottom of the deck, but this one, see how the deck looks? That wants to come out. Let's see. Trust. Well, it's all about trust. It's going to be about trust. Let's see. Let's look at here. If this is your first time watching the channel, thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend a little time with me, and I appreciate that. So if you like this content, smash that like button for me. I'd appreciate that, as well as subscribe to the channel, because it'll put your energy in these cards that I use. And next time you come back by to see a video, it'll feel like a personal reading just for you, because your energy will be in these cards, darling. So with that, this is the T. Apparently it's all about trust. You need to trust. They need to trust. There must be trust. This situation is calling for you to have trust. Why? Because they probably have others that they are dealing with. They probably have been giving you some Knight of Wands energy coming in and out, and they have seemed like they had a full dance card. I'm old school, a full dance card, right? Interestingly, I'm still shuffling these cards that are going to lay out the situation for us, but I'm going to keep talking. Why do you need to have trust? You need to have trust that this one's not going to break your heart. That's why you need to have some trust. Some of you are wrestling with those issues with insecurity and not feeling good enough, and you're trying to do a lot of healing work. But let's just be honest. Sometimes you have your days, all right? Okay, Divine Feminine, whoever you're watching for, you need to trust them. You need to trust that they won't break your heart. You need to trust that Spirit has brought you to this place, in this space, so that you can be healed once and for all. It may not feel good getting there, but man, oh man, once you arrive, it's going to be a beautiful thing. So you need to trust this. For the Divine Masculine needs to trust that the plan is going to work. The plan is in action. The plan is going to get into motion. For some of them, their plans are already in motion. They just need to trust that their plans are going to be successful. Okay. All right. They need to trust that the job is going to be stable. They need to trust that the job will be there, secure. They need to trust that this awakening that they feel like they're having, or this spirituality that they feel like they're turning to, is something that is real, something they can trust in. This is not just a figment of their imagination. This is not just them reacting to the times that we are in on this earth, with these global affairs, but they really have had an encounter like Paul did, the Apostle Paul, not the Apostle Paul then, but when on the Damascus Road, had an epiphany, a visitation. This masculine has had something like that, a Damascus Road experience. They have met with the living God. They have met with their divine selves, and they very, very much want union with themselves, which is union with you. All right, so this is the T. Patreon, Sunflowers and Atlanteans. Atlanteans. Thank you so much for the way you love and support me on every platform. I appreciate you guys. I can't wait to Zoom with you guys on Monday night. Yay for our lesson 3, The Making of a Goddess. Timing is everything. Doing teaching over on Patreon. That's why I got it, so I can teach some concepts in a more controlled environment. So if you want to learn more, ascend higher, elevate, transform, holler at us over there on Patreon. This is what's going on in the collective. Well. Speaking of, learn more. Like we said, Divine Masculine has had himself a Damascus Road experience. Divine Masculine is learning a new era of trust, learning a new way of trust, and is learning for the first time, for many of them, what trust really means. So they have ascended masters, they have angels, they have the spiritual beings, you see. They have help from on high that's guiding them. So that's what this is about. And to overcome every obstacle, if there are any, probably obstacles that preclude trust, they need to understand that there is abundance, that this is going to be successful. Remember, we talked about the plans that they are making. This is the T. We talked about they were having trust issues with wondering if whether what they were planning to do to get to you, divine feminine, it will work. So they need to know that success is their portion and they're not going to fail. Failure is not an option. And Spirit is just simply saying, communicate clearly. If you're afraid, say you're afraid, divine masculine. If there's something you don't understand, then ask a question. These are the spaces and places that we're in with the connection, with the collective. Divine feminine, you simply want answers. You simply want to know what's going on, and not even how the plan is going to come into fruition. You just want to know, do you have a plan? Does the plan, does the plan include me? Yes. Does the plan include me and you this year? Yes. Does the plan include me and you this year being together though? Yes. Does the plan include me and you this year being together though in holy matrimony, or still trying to figure each other out? No, okay. So you are saying, you know what I mean? That's the kind of communication that divine feminine is like, I need that. And divine masculine is like, I really need to tell her something. I really need to let her know what's going on and what my delay is and what the delay is. Listen to your intuition. That's the outcome. All right? So this is what we need to do. That's some advice. That's good advice for us. Listen to your intuition. You're going to be successful, and your intuition should be telling you that success is your portion. Your intuition should be telling you that you didn't come this far to get left behind or come this far to fail. Your intuition should be telling you that there is no fear in love, because perfect love casts out. Hey. What'd I say? Oh, yeah. My son is jumping and the dog's barking. Sorry, you guys. So anyway, China, it's okay. I wonder if that was a sign. I don't know what I was saying. So if it happens again, then I'll tune in better. Y'all help me, spirit guys, help me. So what was I saying? Yes, your intuition should be telling you that you can trust this person. You can trust this situation. Okay? Divine Masculine is telling him he has helped the people. Oh, Joshua, is that you? Josh, I'm recording and the video is amazing. You know I don't edit, so I'm going to keep it going. Can you please stop creeping around? You're upsetting the girls. Sorry, you guys. I am not going to re-record this video. If I knew... Maybe that's my sign to start learning how to edit or taking the time to edit, but I'm not. This energy is too good. Thank you, guys. I just pulled what's my girl's name who would, I can't think of her name now, but she'll stop and like talk to her son and just leave. You can hear all in the back playing with touch. Oh my gosh, y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh gosh, her video's as long as mine, like 2 hours long. But anyway, that's funny. Okay, anyway, where was I? So yeah, your intuition should be telling you something, right? Your intuition should be telling you that there's going to be success. And then here, communicate clearly, helpful people. I really feel like I said, Divine Masculine is definitely in touch with his spirit guides. And I'm going to call it the angelic, because I'm going to be honest, I don't think this collective is all, all the way there yet. They know the terminology, but they're not ready to fully embrace that. Okay, but they know that they are experiencing something that's supernatural. They know that they're having a spiritual experience when they pray now, and or they meditate, or when they're being still or trying to settle themselves, and to hear God or get a sign or get some understanding. They know that they are encountering something that's bigger than themselves. So that I can say that they know that. And for some of you divine feminists, it's like a big yay, because you had a divine masculine that was just kind of like not agnostic, not an atheist, but just I'm just gonna say nothing. I mean, you knew you were going to save the spirituality piece for a while down the road. Right? Are these cards reversed? These are reversed. Well, what fell out? I'm going to straighten them up. The Emperor, Temperance, and the Chariot fell out. But I'm going to put them back in the deck. And I'm just going to shuffle, because I'm going to clarify one time around with everything. Okay? This is the T. So we got some masculines that are finally in touch with their spirituality. Oh, I shouldn't have said finally. That sounded... we're grateful they're in touch with their spirituality, but it has been a long road coming. All right, let me just be honest. That's honest. That's not mean, right? Okay, and needing to trust their intuition that is telling them that all roads lead to Rome. And what I mean by that is all roads lead to divine feminine. All roads lead to, maybe that was significant what I said. So I just saw the name Roman, and I also heard Italy. Italy. You might want to get in what is it? Not engaged. Yes, get engaged in Italy. Get proposed to in Italy. Helpful people. All right, the Tower. Aha! Like I said, Tower moment. Masculine is clarifying helpful people. See? So fire energy out here, but the Tower is, like I said, their foundations have been shaken, and their belief system has changed and is changing. The divine has stepped in and said, "Okay, now let me remove the crown of ego and put on your divine crown. Let me take off the crown of the crown of thorns, if you will, that's piercing your flesh. That ego that is called that is poking at your ego to do things and act a certain way and be fearful or be prideful or be negligent or be selfish, right? Or a little narcissistic, that kind of thing. Let me bring all that down and let you see that you are more supported and more loved and actually more guided than you ever knew possible, right? And then, right, see there? And there's the Lovers. Whole time I'm just talking to y'all, the Lovers. Y'all saw the Lovers right there. Gemini energy here, but the helpful people. You got this divine connection is divinely guided, and it's covered. It's covered, and God literally will move heaven and earth to see this come to fruition. You are in a divinely guided, divinely ordained, divinely blessed connection that is greater than the individual parts of you, and it's greater than even the sum of you both as one, because it's part of something even greater than that. But the beauty is you get to be a part of it. So trust that this is for you. Let's see what we have for abundance. What's clarifying abundance? Oh, that card fell on the floor, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. You know why? Because it's time. This is divine timing. Everything has happened in divine time, Wheel of Fortune. We got Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, not Libra, but Libra, I'll call Libra because I was going to say it. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. Okay, but fix all the fixed signs, y'all. But anyway, Wheel of Fortune, major arcana, because I'm using my all major arcana. But the Wheel of Fortune is about divine timing. It's about the clock starting to move after you've had some time to think. And like I said, some time to think and, introspection and to learn learn a thing or two about a thing or two. And that's what the Divine Masculine has been doing. It's not that he's just not calling you for no reason. It's that he's not talking to you because he's being talked to. This is the T. Wheel of Fortune, but it's time for this abundance. It's time. So don't worry about don't worry about failure. This is for you. Yeah, don't worry. Look at that. Don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. There gotta be a fool. So go in another direction. Go in it's time for a new direction. It's time for a leap of faith. It's time to act like a fool. Okay, it's time to just, be footloose and fancy free. You don't need to take a lot for this journey. You'll buy new stuff along the way. Everything that you're leaving behind are things that you're supposed to leave behind. This is divine masculine energy in the Fool card. It's all fiery. Just like that Tower. The divine masculine is tearing down and building, tearing down and building, tearing down and building. Yeah, you have to trust that divine feminine. Just because you don't hear from them doesn't mean that they're not working towards you, working. It doesn't mean that it's bad if you don't hear from them. What fell out? The Devil. Communicate clearly, right? That's communicate clearly is being clarified with the Devil card. Capricorn energy out here. But the Devil card, it's, listen, communicate clearly about what? Communicate clearly about your fears. I feel like the masculine is ready to do that because he's had helpful people, his ascended masters, his angels, his guides, his ancestors, dearly beloved lost ones, ones that have transitioned, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, best friends, you know what I mean? That have been, some have been gunned down in their prime. I just heard that. But I'm saying they have people on the other side that are trying to help them with this fear and help them overcome that fear so that they can talk to you clearly, so they can at least tell you that, yes, I know who you are, I know where you are, and I'm coming. You know what I mean? I have to get rid of this toxic addiction. I have to get rid of this drinking or this smoking or this popping these pills for my nerves or my peace. You know, I have to there's some things I have to get out of this toxic marriage. I have to let go of this toxic relationship. I have to put this baby mama in her place. I have to set some boundaries on my life with my grown kids. I have to set some boundaries on my life with my young kids. I have to set some boundaries on my life with my family, with my mother particularly. You know what I mean? So this masculine is saying, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm going to take the leap of faith. It's going to cost me everything. You know, look at the zero. I'm not going to have anything. See, a lot of masculines are going to have to leave behind a lot for you, divine feminine, and that's okay. You're worth it. You're worth it. You know what I mean? It's not like, well, ain't nobody asking him to leave. If you have that kind of comment, nobody's asking him to leave. If he want to stay there, no, it's not even that. You're letting me know. You're letting us know that you don't think you're really worth it. The first thing you should say is, yes, you need to leave everything behind to have me because I am brand new. You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm not toxic. I'm healed. See, while we were apart, I was healing. While we were apart, I was healing. While you weren't talking to me, I was talking to God. You know what I mean, divine feminine? You know what I'm talking about. And so your masculine's, all he's doing is catching up with you. While I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to God. I was talking to him about my addictions and my fears. I was talking to him about these things I like to do, but I know are kind of bad for me. I was talking to him about my porn addiction. I was talking to him about my gambling addiction. I was talking to him about my food addiction. I was talking to him about so many things. My fear, you know, of other races, my fear of having children. I was talking to him about what, you know, my fears about being a man and what that looks like. What manhood looks like. I talked to him about my fears about my job. Am I going to have enough money for now, for yesterday, tomorrow, the future? Because I know I'm going to live there in the future. I know I'm going to live in the future. Do I have enough for my future? Am I stable enough? Could I be stable enough? Could I have more stability? And if so, how do I do that? I was talking to my angels and my guides about things like that when I wasn't talking to you, divine feminine, because I couldn't look you in the eye. Because of the fear. I couldn't speak with clarity because I didn't know. This is the T. 3 more want to come out on communicate clearly. I'm gonna put them back. Well, we have time. I'll see them. Yeah, everything I just said. On communicate clearly, everything I just said about to stand in my power. Got to end something. Justice card. So we got Libra, Aries, Gemini out here again, Virgo as well. But Justice card. Got to end some things. Got to make some decisions. For healthier choices. Yeah, right here. You know, got to realize my own power. Got to realize that I have everything I need, the stability I need. I've got to find my way. I got to see my way clear, bring more stability to myself by realizing that I am the magician, that I can majorly manifest whatever it is I want to manifest. You know, and then finally, like I said, standing in my power, being my own boss. You know what I mean? You know, calling the shots, running my life. You know what I mean? So there you go. Communicate clearly about that. They're going to tell you. And then finally it says, listen to your intuition. This is the T. This is the last card right here. I'm going to clarify. Listen to your intuition. What are they listening for? Masculine. Yeah. Intuition is telling you it's time to go. For some, like I said, they need to come to you. They need to travel. And they need to trust that. You're leaving it all behind. Trust that where you're going, you're going to be welcome there. Yeah, of course you are. What are sevens about? Sevens are fortuitous numbers. Sevens are good luck. Sevens are lucky numbers. Lucky sevens. You know what I mean? You could have been born in July. You could have been born on the 7th. Your life path number could be a 7. You could be the 7th child. You know, you may have seven siblings. You know what I mean? I just heard you may love the 7th day of the week. What day is that? Is that Saturday or is that Sunday? But anyway, the Chariot card, Cancer energy here. This is about self-mastery, stability. Look at the yin and yang. Look at the Sphinx down there, the black and the white. Look at the colors, yin and yang. Look at what's over his head, like that blue canopy with stars. Look at that. It's like stars are over his head, right? Are those stars? Yes, indeed. And look at that blue. Didn't we say they had helpful people? Divine masculine. Look at him standing in his power. Look what's over his head. Look what's over that crown. Yeah, that blue canopy, the throat chakra. Communicate clearly. Helpful people. It said the divine has been talking to him. See that canopy over his head? He's been getting messages from the divine. And also these are Roman numerals. There's something about Rome. There's a tie to Rome, Italy, Rome here. There's a tie here. Roman numerals is coming up to me now. We said Roman earlier. What are you listening to your intuition about? Somebody could be in the medical field as well. You know, a doctor, but you could be in the medical field. Your person, you or your person, and that's Yeah, that's part of what somebody's intuition is telling them is to, you know, go into the medical field. You're already in the medical field. Got Pisces energy out here with the Hangman. Listen to your intuition about your perception. If it's saying change your perspective, this is hanging around. You might have been stuck. Your masculine was stuck with a particular mindset that kept them almost frozen. It kept them stagnant, kept them martyring themselves, choosing others, preferring others before their own needs. You know, settling, standing by, hanging around. You know, their lives have been turned upside down. You know, listen to your intuition about the things that turned your life upside down and make sure you don't do that again. Because this woman that you love, Divine Feminine, is not going to do that to you. This is the T. All right? One more in that. That wanted to come out. And there's that Virgo we were looking for. Hermit. Listen to your intuition. And this card is about intuition and introspection. That's just a confirmation for us. But this masculine is going within, deep within. Trust that. Going deep within. Trust that. Trust that. That's what Spirit is saying. Just trust. Trust that this is divinely guided. Bottom of the deck is now, oh my. Trust that. The Star card could be dealing with an Aquarius. It's about your vulnerability. Let your walls down. Be vulnerable. It's about being who you really are. It's about showing up for life in who you really are. Whether you have to let things go or to allow other things in, do it. That's what the Divine Masculine is doing. Trust that this is going to be well. The Star card is about happiness, hope, happiness. Why did I say disappointment? Oh, happiness, hope after disappointment. Thank you. Yeah, because there have been some disappointing times in this. Clearly, we know that because we have there's been a problem with communication. Shoot, there has been none. What communications am I saying? But, you know, so there's been disappointing times. But if you trust that this is going to go well, especially when you look at it a different way, change your perspective, take a leap of faith, right? There's going to be some happiness on the other side of this. On the other side. All right, let's take one Moon Oracle. As soon as I picked up this deck, I was like, oh, I didn't want to pick up this deck. It better have a crazy message at the end. I want to put a bow on this, Spirit, guys. I want to put a bow on this, Holy Spirit. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. Here's the Spirit's advice for you. There we go. We just talked about that. Work through your fears. See the Devil card coming out with communicate clearly? Work through your fears. There's our confirmation. All right? So work through your fears and trust. It's okay for you to trust the situation, all right? New moon in Scorpio. So you could be dealing with Scorpio, and definitely when this new moon waxes, you know, comes on in, then it's a new beginning. So the new moon may be significant in the trajectory of this relationship. All right? Okay. All right, that is the T. Trust the situation. It's all about trust. Just work through your fears. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till we meet again. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.